Here are 6 hidden fees when buying a property in Montreal. My name is Aguinaga, real estate broker with LJ Realties. Please hit the like or subscribe if you've gotten any value from today's video. Number 1, the inspection. You're buying your first property. You want to make sure the property that you're buying is in good condition. You want to hire a professional that understands building conditions in Montreal so that we know how it's going to be with winter, with summer. We know how foundations work. We want to make sure the electrical, plumbing, roofing, etc. All these systems are up to par in a great position. Number 2, the notary fees. So in Montreal, the notary is the legal person who's going to pass the transaction. In other places in Canada, it's the lawyer. In the US, it's the title company. But in Montreal, or in the entire province of Quebec, really, we use notaries. They're going to be responsible for making sure that the property that you're buying is completely debt-free, that the person selling you the property is in fact allowed to sell you the property. This sometimes happens with successions and whatnot. And finally, actually registering the sale from the seller to now you, the buyer. Number 3, adjustments. We're going to have to do adjustments for any prepaid expenses or prepaid revenue. Typically, in this case, we're talking about municipal taxes, school taxes. Those are typically prepaid throughout the year. The notary is going to adjust it based on the exact date of the transaction. Then you have revenue. If you're buying a multiplex, the rent was collected on the 1st of the month. If you're halfway through the month, well, we have to readjust that in your favor so that you're actually collecting what belongs to you. After that, we have number 4, mortgage insurance tax. Now, as the name says, it's an insurance. And in the province of Quebec, anytime we take on an insurance, we have a 9% tax that's associated to it. You want to make sure you have that money saved up so that it's not a surprise to you at the time of the transaction. Number 5, welcome tax or land transfer tax. It's more commonly known that. So there's a tax that you're going to have to pay that's based on the higher of the sale price or the municipal valuation. Typically, it is going to be on the sale price because that's usually higher. And it's not a number to laugh about. It's a sliding scale depending on the price. The higher the price goes, the more tax you're going to pay. It's a bit of a luxury tax, if you will, but you have to be ready for it because it's a pretty significant amount that you're going to want to prepare for. And finally, number 6 is your moving fees. A lot of people don't think about it, but you're about to move from one property to another. You're either going to have to hire a company, rent a truck, pay for food and beer after if you are getting your friends to help out. It's a fee that most people don't think about. And if you are moving into a condo tower, you have to remember that you're probably going to get hit with a $200 to $400 fee simply for reserving the elevator. These are the 6 hidden fees that buyers are typically surprised with. Again, our job is to make sure that you know about everything before it happens so that you have a smooth transaction. Please book a consult with me directly below. It'd be my pleasure to discuss your specific needs in real estate. Thank you so much for watching.